Good afternoon and welcome to uh, we appreciate you in our presence. Right? Or by sending us an email at afergusonwrp@yahoo.com. Tampa, Florida 33617. Classes ranging from 1 class to 6 months unlimited. Email them today at studio28llc@gmail.com. As mentioned, we are coming to you today from our mentoring program. Where we are able to take our ideas and provide them with listening. We need those listening boards, having conversations, and we so we want to start with uh, coming out of your comfort zone and having some conversations. And if you would like to just at heart. It's imperative that we know who we're sharing to and who is listening to our thoughts. This board is meant to put our what it is that you're talking about. Can I see what you're talking about? Is it just mere words? Or here at Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson, and we'll be back in a moment. We are pulling a page from our mentoring program here at W.T.I Productions, and we love to stay connected with you, our listening, as we will send you a complimentary issue of Hope and Truth magazine. 12 issues are just $36. Our other social media sites are Facebook, that are women that have families, and they're Taylor. We're looking forward to sharing with her. And this is a new feature that we're going to add to the magazine. So February is going to kick off business spotlights. Each month we will magazine author Tanya Argiton, And the name of her book is Chefarella. She has joined our freelance writing team. Start your own. We'll be back in just a moment. Conversations. We need to have some conversations. And I know that we keep our thoughts to ourselves, but at some point we need to have some conversations so that we can they're two very different things. What a person has to say is different than what the listener will walk away with. And those dreams, is there any action behind those conversations? Or are you just having conversations? Can we actually feel and see what it is that you're talking about? And I love to use this analogy. Am I my words? Long ago within my journey of when the heart has changed. I could not live and write in two different sects. I had to become one with what I was doing. And that's very, very important. And I know that there are countless individuals who are able to do that, to live and to encourage on two different levels. But the call that I have on my life, the spiritual call on my life, I could not live and do two different things. They all had to line up as one. And I want to encourage you that as you are pursuing your hopes and your dreams, that you become one with your conversation. Become one with that dream. Become one with what you are pursuing. And the more you become one with it, the more you fall in love with it, what you are pursuing, and you give it your 100%. Now, if you are just in what you are in for a monetary gain, then your conversation and what we hear are two different things. I often hear from people after speaking with them that I live and I do, and it's a part of me. I give and I encourage from the heart. Those are the conversations that we want to hear. So if you are, whatever area you are in, if you are a beautician, you have to look at it more on the spiritual realm as well, because you're dealing with the head. You're doing more than hair. You're doing hair care. You have the opportunity to pray over your clients. Same as with a cook. You're preparing food for the nourishment of the body. If you own a clothing shop or if you make clothes, you are clothing that body. It goes into a spiritual realm. Well, I am clothing the people of God. Dress them in your righteousness, in your peace. It's more than just about gaining money. And when you become one with your goal, one with your dreams, one with your passions, it will show. What we would like for you to do is, in this lesson, is to record yourself speaking about your next project, because I believe the most important person who becomes a listener of your conversations is you. What will help your next project is not based off of what you have to say, but what we can see coming into a final product through what we hear. And so in this lesson, record yourself speaking about your next project, your dreams, your goals, or whatever changes you would like to make in your life. Here's the best thing about it. There is no need for an audience. Just you and the serenity of your voice. Now, the next step is in that same space. No one around, no audience. You have recorded your hopes, your goals, and your dreams. And you have gone into depth why you're getting started, what it is that you wish to accomplish. And I would say give it a few days and take the time to listen to that recording and take notes of what you actually hear. And when I say take notes of what you actually hear, the rise and fall of your voice, the view that has been painted by your words, those moments when tears are caught in your throat. That is what I want you to listen for. I would like for you to write down what you feel as you hear those words. Can you visualize your dream taking a shape? Ask yourself if this is a rehearsed conversation or a plan that is actually taking on a reality. Next, ask yourself, what are you going to do with this conversation? And remember, in the beginning, we stated that we must be careful as to whom we converse with. That conversations are meant to become a listening board. You are your listening board. And if you cannot see your words coming to life, then how can we? We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. We count it a joy and a pleasure to spend time with you as we utilize our Mondays for our motivational days. We pull a lesson from our mentoring program, and so that you can have full access to what we share, you can find the information on our blog. It is angel5678blog.wordpress.com. After we leave the air, you can listen and download this episode via here on our link, spiker.com, under Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. You can also find us on iTunes, our YouTube channel, and on iHeartRadio. Look for The Balance of Life. And if you do not have access to those links, we can also email you a copy of this lesson. Send over your request to aferguson, WRP, @yahoo.com. Subject line, conversations meant to be had. And we will send you a copy of this lesson. It's so important that we capture our own voice before we share it with others. So that is why we have the exercise of recording you talking about the growth that you want to see in your life. What is it that you want to see in your life? And then take a few days and go back and listen. But when you go back to listen, have pen and paper and write down some key things that you can actually visualize, and be realistic with yourself. Is this a rehearsed conversation? Are you going to get started? Become that listening ear that you desire. Conversations meant to be had. The first conversation is with yourself. Pray about it, meditate on it. Become one with what you are pursuing. I always say and I always share that if you will not buy the product, why are you trying to sell it to someone else? It starts with you. We love you here at Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. We love you